Pretty nice day out today, so I'm going to do a hike going from Jiajiuliao over a hill to Wulai. I just started out my U-bike here, so I'm just making my way to where the bus goes from. Pretty nice day, top of 35, so typical Taipei summer scorcher, and maybe some thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll see how we go. A nice guy just pulled up on his scooter there and offered me a lift for the last little walk from the bus stop where I got off to the start of the trail, which I'm on now. There'll be a few people out on the rivers swimming today. It's the kind of day for that. Like I said, 35 degrees today, 35, 36. So great day for a swim. Like I said, I'm going to be going for a hike. So I'll be sweating away and jealously wishing I'd made a decision to do that instead. Although that's what I did 1-2 weeks ago. So got to mix it up a little bit. I'm about 20 minutes in from the start of the trail, going at a reasonably good pace. I'm actually going to turn uphill here. There's a trail that goes up. This is the part, I've done this section many times along the flat, but I haven't turned up before. So I think at this point I'm roughly halfway up. It's a bit hard to tell. I don't have a GPS altitude or anything like that. So far the trail has been like pretty much directly up, but reasonably good going. It's you know, clear enough and easy walking. Kind of a little bit of a scramble, but pretty manageable. Sweating like a hog, keeping the fluids up, but yeah, otherwise doing pretty good. Haven't seen anyone else on this trail so far, and I think it doesn't get that much use. There's a trail that's marked on the map which goes up almost parallel to this one. I actually went and scoped that one out, but it looks like it's basically overgrown now. It's disused. Yeah, I just think climbing this little peak is not too common or popular. But yeah, so far so good. I think I'm getting a bit more up there. I want to say I'm 70 to 80% towards the top. I can hear a little bit of rain coming down now. There's been a few rolls of thunder. You can barely hear it in the background there. And I think it might bucket down soon. So I've made it to the summit of GaoYaoShan, which is 980 meters. I think when I said I was 70-80% to the top, it was probably more like 50. So as you can probably tell, well, I'm going to keep it a short video because it's definitely raining. The camera's not waterproof, I'm afraid. But yeah, pretty thick rainforest. There's rolling thunder and yeah, a few big thunderclaps actually. But yeah, pretty nice trail. Can't complain at all. Never got lost or anything like that. Definite scramble, typical Taiwanese style. Just go straight on up. Gonna have to head down, dry out and have something to eat. More or less on the home stretch now, according to the map. The rain has more or less stopped. There's droplets coming down from the canopy above. Been a pretty awesome trail, this section. Really intense rainforest. I've had to look out for a few little turn-offs every now and then, just referencing the map every so often. A bit funny using so I'm using a phone, I'm using the map on my phone, and it's been so damp that I have to like lick my fingers off to try and get them dry enough, even though it obviously doesn't make much sense to get the sensitivity on the screen. Yeah, I'm just going to proceed on from here. It's a bit hard for me to estimate, but I reckon I'll be back on the road probably 30 minutes from here. Here's some of the directional signs that are posted up. It's all just handwritten, obviously in Chinese. So you just got to cross-reference those little mountains with what's on the map. It's a little bit more difficult in the rain with the dampness on the screen. It looks like I'm going to come through okay. So I arrived at the roadside now, just taking a little bit of shelter under a temple. Basically, I don't think there's any public transport that comes up the hill here. I think I might even be offered a lift on the way down because there are a few cars parked up over there. Wouldn't mind a meal right now. Gonna head down, probably eat some, yeah, I'll find something to eat. It's not gonna be health food. Just come to a little roadside viewpoint here. And in the distance you can see the Taipei 101. So I've arrived just outside of Wulai here. Got a lift for the last little bit. Some Aboriginals, some local people here, they stopped by and I was very apologetic about the possibility that their seat would get wet, but they thought I was a bit ridiculous to worry about that. They said, we Aboriginal people are very kind, we just want to make friends, so don't worry about the seat. So it's an awesome way to finish up. I'm going to wander down, get myself on a bus and head off to get a feed.